Time to ask Till about the town lore. Oh my god, what's the button? Should be this one. Yeah, it's this one. Hello, Blacktail. Can you give me lore? Do you have a moment? Of course. What do you need? Odd says you've been obsessed with your painting. I'm looking into the early history of Tassing for the first part of the mural. Mother Illuminato said your grandfather read about the history of the town. Ah, fertile fields, that is. Seemed like old potsherds and Latin trivia were all he ever talked about. All of Granddad's reading came from the Abbey's library, though. And you know what happened there. Poof! Up in smoke. I was there. So you don't have any of his old books? Only a few. Granddad tried to buy some when the Abbey fell on hard times, but they were too expensive. But I can show you something better than books. Evidence? Something like that. See, we don't have any books on the old pagans, but we do have their stuff. Shards of ceramic pots and animals, bricks. From what it looks to be an old forge and mountains of salt. Even found a little bear carved from amber. In the salt mines. Not just me, Carl finds things. Fabian too. Any farmer would tell you the same. It's all out there in the fields under the dirt. Can't go one season without turning up something. Where are you keeping all these things? Nowhere. We just toss them into piles with the rest of the rocks and the root clumps. Sure, it's interesting, but we can't do much of anything with the stuff except look at it. What do you think it all means? I don't follow. What do you think they were like? I never really thought about it. They seem like regular people. Their remains look like ours. Tools and weapons are rougher, but not badly made. The little carvings and ceramic critters aren't so different from the things Eva made for Utz. Huh. I suppose I expected them to be more strange. Because they weren't Christians? No doubt they were coarse, but they don't seem especially violent, not like the church says. Not so different from today, really. Did the pagans start the mine? Had to have, I'd say. Most people think it was a Roman project, but I think the Romans just dug out what was already there. That's why Tassing is so important to the Romans. The first place. Salt. So Tassing wasn't just on the Imperial Road. They made the road come through Tassing. Do you think there's anything left of the pagans down there? I don't know, but anything they left would have to be better preserved than what we dig out on the fields. Magdalene, tell me you aren't thinking of going down there. Hee hee. am definitely not thinking of not going down there. Young lady, I may have been born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Nah, let me go. I know a lie when I hear one. That mine is hundreds of years old. You could break your neck just getting in there. Come on, you're just as curious as I am. Well, sure, but... imagine how your dad would feel if you got hurt. Oh no! I'm failing all the persuasion checks in this game. I always do the wrong thing. I'm not lying to your father so you can put yourself in harm's way. Oh, but you would be okay with lying if I hadn't lied to you. You're a clever girl. I don't doubt you found a way in if you set your mind to it. But I can't help you, Magdalene. It will break your father's heart if something happened to you. He's already dying. It's fine. This has been a big help. Glad to spread some knowledge around. Important for folks to know their past. You think that all this pagan stuff will make it in the mural? I can bring some of the things the boys and I have found over to the rat house tomorrow, if that will help at all. That would be great. I'm glad you're taking an interest, Magdalene. I thought no one cared about the pagans but me and Granddad. I should warn you, if you do get into the forest, keep an eye out for the Lord's man. They're strict, worse now than they used to be. I'll be careful. Until tomorrow. Until then. Hello, Eva. Utz isn't here. I'm not here for Utz. Can you stop shipping me with Utz? Everyone? Thank you. Alright. Yeah, good for him. Good for him again. Sorry to disappoint you, I wasn't really looking for him. You'll recover once he learns you've dropped by. He's always working on the town council business these days. And he's still working at mastering carpentry too. I suggested a few years ago that he take up an apprenticeship, but he was determined to remain in Tassing. I think he's more comfortable here, even if that means he'll never be the craftsman Otto was. I help him how I can, but there's only so much I know how to do. Besides, I think he feels like he's taking care of me instead of the other way around. Funny how time does that. You ever miss Otto? Every day. I see him in the little things that Utz does. The way he smiles, how he laughs. I miss my husband, but I'm proud of Utz. He's growing into a capable young man. I'm excited to see him grow into a husband and father. He'll make a wonderful partner. Good for him. Whoever he marries will be a lucky woman. In it. It's wonderful that God blessed. It wasn't God, it was Andreas. Are you calling Andreas God? Andreas was on like, hey, go to Innsbruck, get your girl. And he did. It was Andreas. Better to marry her earlier than while he can raise a family. Anyway, I'm sure you have things to do. I'll let you get back to them. Always have good to see you, Magda. You too. Ugh. Hey, Christina. At least you don't want to ship me with oats. Hey. Hey, Magdalene! Not Mags. Okay, I talked to Brigitte, right? I did. Talked to Martin. I talked to the priest. Not the priest, the monk and nun. There was so much reading last time that I kind of forgot with whom I've talked to. I think I had talked to everyone, right? Like this was the last house that I needed to go? God bless you, Magdalene. God bless you, Father Thomas. Oh, right. You're still looking for the tabernacle. You could just let me pick the lock. It's not like I'm stealing. Good morning, Magdalene. How's the mural coming along? Well, I think I'm off to start to finish the first part of the mural today. I'll paint the founding of Tassing in the Romans. Well, we want one for any models. Tassing is littered with Roman ruins. It's almost a nuisance. What sort of mural are you creating, Magdalene? I believe Klaus was planning on a fresco. Start with the intonaco and then paint a fresco over it so that I have clear consistency. Ah, I see. Do you have enough plaster? The rat house well is so large. I was worried it wouldn't stay wet for long. Since when did the town miller know so much about art? Since forever! It's been an interest of mine since childhood, but my father disapproved. After my mother and I left Tassing, we stayed with our family for a few months before we heard what happened. Your father's friend, Andreas, he encouraged me to draw. While we were away, I studied in my uncle's library. I've collected books from various art styles since we returned. Don't you want to paint for me yourself? I'm not nearly as skilled as you and your father. I know I had my doubts about you taking on the project, Magdalene, but you're the most skilled artist in Tassing. After your father, of course. Ah, well, anyway, I'm glad the mural is going well. Forgive my sudden questioning about it. I've been so busy preparing for the council's next meeting, I haven't had as much time with Anna as usual. She says I get a bit frantic when I'm overwhelmed. Is the council working on something new? We're considering yearly maintenance checks on every house in Tassing. The idea is had a bit more of a pushback than we did anticipated. Yeah, it might feel like a nuisance, yeah. Precisely, that's the issue you've run into. It would protect those in Tassing who don't have the skill to fix things themselves. But then it would be just for free? You would come to my house and fix my stuff for free? Widows like Agnes or Gret. But without instituting it for the whole town, we can't enforce the proposition. In any case, the matter is far from resolved. I imagine the spring will come before anything is actually done. I had better get back to work. Thank you for letting me interrupt your day, Magdalene. God bless you. Hey, Susa. Was a good girl. You're the best girl. Yeah, you are. Okay, let's talk to Ursula. Oh, Ursula doesn't want to talk. But she knows stuff. Dang it. Did I talk to the doctor? I don't imagine that I did. Staff? Oh, he's not here. So should I go to the forest? Ah! Sorry, something fell and I got spooked. I get more spooked by visual stuff than noises. Okay, I think I've talked with everyone in town. I'm gonna go to the inn. And then to the forest. Even though I think I've checked the inn. Killian? Your father... Oh, there's people upstairs. No, I haven't been here. Magdalene, tell me something. Something I don't know. Something I don't know. Are you well? Don't patronize me, girl. You're the one drinking from the fucking trophy? And there's mugs all over the place. Why was I cursed with a live in testing? Because you think you're too good. For your own good. You know? Why does this pathetic little amulet have no offer? Nothing to have to offer to a man like me. I don't know. Tell me, Magdalene. Dude, go to therapy. What is it that you think that you deserve? Were you now? This must be a town of kings then. Oh no, he's an incel. I don't think he's even fit to be a jester. Look at this. You can't laugh at this. You just stare at him with disgust. To be this bitter. Sounds like a you problem, really. Okay, yeah, sure. God left, of course, yeah. Everything was fine before then, yeah. You know, before the Abbey burned, you were already here for over 10 years, so... I don't think God had anything to do with it. Or the Abbey burning. Yeah, you don't deserve this place if you can't see its worth. Just like yourself, Werner! The apple doesn't fall far, etc., etc. Yes, I am also talking about myself. I am aware. Can I throw him off the balcony? I'm going to do nothing less than exactly what I want. Medicine was also considered improper and unnatural. Yet, you are a doctor. And a bad one at that. From what it seems. Just like you. Then why are you here? I wonder why. Good. I'm hoping to find a wife, not a husband. Goodbye. Nico, can you give me a bowl with water? Ice cold. From the spring? If you're determined to be an asshole, I'm going to leave. I have a mural to work on. Do what you want, Magdalene. Just don't ruin the mural. I'm gonna fucking ruin your face instead. How about that? Not that it matters anyway. Yes, what a waste of time. Oh, there's the twins. Hey, you're here. Hello, is there something I can do for you? Knives need sharpening? Yeah, I need my knives sharpened, actually. I just had an encounter at the bar. Are you a friend of Smokey's? Vaxlav. I'm a thinker. Yeah, I know. Brooklyn, are you a printer's daughter? My father and I are both printers. Do you sample the wares much? Yes, I read books. Vaxlav, don't. You're going to get in trouble again. You want books? Trouble from me? Not you. This one can't help but talk to people about all of the strange things he believes. He reads all sorts of books, talks about folks, gets ideas brewing in his head. That doesn't bother old Smokey none. Bother some people a whole lot. Doesn't bother me any. Well, if it doesn't bother you and it doesn't bother old Smokey, sounds like there's nothing to worry about. Fine. You get run out of here again, don't blame me. Do I want to know what happened? Long time ago, I got into an argument with some people in town. They told Father Thomas. To his credit, he told him to let it go, but somehow an inquisitor found out. Anyway, I had to leave for a while. So, books. Strange ideas? Yes. The host, the Eucharist, the bread and wine, the body and blood of Christ. The Holy Communion? What about it? Ooh. More and more people are writing about rejecting transubstantiation. Andreas is doing so well in his grave, assumedly. The idea that the bread and wine of the Eucharist literally becomes the body and blood of Christ. Thank you for the resub. Hey, welcome back and enjoy your focaccia. Here we go. Yes? Well, there's two ways to look at it. Cannibalism or metaphor? Gay or European? So many shades of grey. The first is the grounds that Wycliffe and Huss rejected it. Using our eyes or senses, there is nothing perceptible that changes in the character of the bread and wine. Must our senses necessarily encompass all of God's miracles for them to be real? Not at all. But for what reason would He place them outside of the compass of our understanding? As an act of faith, blessed are those who believe but have not seen. But if that is the case, of what importance is the material composition of the host? Even if the bread and wine turn to Christ's body and blood, why is that necessary for spiritual communion? It isn't. We are bound by flesh attempting to reunite with the light of God through the Eucharist. The act, the observance, unites our will with that of Christ. He is present in us through the remembrance, not the physical heart. Yes? Are you saying we shouldn't take communion? There's nothing wrong with taking communion as a rite or an act. But if you accept what I'm saying, there are other things I'd like to discuss. I'm not listening to any of this. Are you ready to hear why it's important to disbelieve in transubstantiation? I love how I struggle to say most basic words. Transubstantiation? Fine. A-okay. I had never heard this word in English before, and I'm ballin'. Any name in this game, almost. I am struggling. Transubstantiation? Fine. I'm certain this is leading somewhere good. I can't tell if you're being... I'm not being sarcastic. This all starts with Lucifer creating the world. Okay. Jesus Christ! You know what? Go. Go off, girl. God was the Word, and the Word was truth, and truth is light. The light is God's will. God's light contains aspects of what we consider angels, facets of His infinite intellect. One of these aspects separated itself from His intellect and manifested in the darkness as the corrupt will, Lucifer. By what power could a portion of God... See? Portion? I can't read. I say fucking potion. Like I'm playing Ryza. By what power could a portion of God's will separate from the whole? The will moved itself. He could say it had a will of its own. I'm sorry. I will leave now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi, Ivysaur. Welcome in. I'm sorry you came into my very bad fun.
Hello. I'm gay.
Welcome in. Sorry for the bad jokes. God's intellect, being infinite, also contained the capacity to transcend the infinite. To exist outside of the boundaries of God's infinite light, the corrupt will brought into an equally infinite darkness. Yes, we are Magda. Andreas died. I am still upset. This is my first time playing, by the way, so everything is new for me. Within that darkness, Lucifer caused his false light, a corrupted imitation of the divine intellect, to create the world. All material in our world is inherently a corrupted manifestation of that false light. We still have a connection to God through our intellect, but it is flawed by existing in our physical bodies. So we all should become ghosts, actually. It's our truest form of being. Little ghost. So yeah, what about Christ? What do you make of it? Thank you for the follow, thank you. You still believe we can be redeemed through Christ, right? Maybe he's like God's will? Well, of course. Finally, some sense. But not in the way that you think. Yeah, because Christ is just God, too. Just another facet of his being. Of course not. Smokey is like, oh! What? The way to be redeemed is to reunite with our will with God's. How do we do that? Regular player. Player? Yeah, regular player, my dudes. You gotta regularly play those games. Get good. Abstention from material desires, sublimation and elimination of want. Sounds like being a monk. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of religions, yeah, as well. You know, reaching nirvana and all that jazz. No, priests and monks both... Yeah! But... Yeah! Tell the truth, homie! Passing means little cup. Spoiled you. Spoiled you. Spoiled you. No. Priests and monks both are corrupt agents of the business of the church. They have taken the simplicity of the holy devotion and profaned it with pageantry. I'm clipping my fingers. Clipping? I'm doing that, yeah. The saints too. Okay, the saints have nothing to do with it. For the most part. The saints didn't choose to be saints, okay? They were just doing nice stuff. They were assigned saints by the church. The church has led people astray, put the hope of people in meaningless rituals, faith in relics, which most of the times were just someone's hand that they dug up from, like, the cemetery. You have some interesting ideas, indeed. I'm glad you think so. I'm gonna be burned at the stake now. I'm gonna be burned at the stake, aren't I? I'm gonna die in flames again. I've spent a lifetime thinking about him. Anyway, thank you for indulging me, Magdalene. Of course. Until later. Bye-bye. Hey, Smokey. I've told you, Smokey. Call me Magdalene. Old habits, I suppose. What brings you to my corner of the woods? More gossip? Oh yeah, I chose that I was a snoop. So I guess me and Smokey are good old pals. Yeah, only ancient gossip today, thank you. The mines? Is this a new interest of yours, Magdalene? Yeah. I got a new hyperfixation, actually. I don't see the townsfolk trek out there as much anymore. Last I saw was those two twins making trouble. Yeah, I have to go after them. They know the way in. I gotta bribe the twins, wait! The mural in the rat house needs a section about the earliest days of Tassing. The mines are the oldest parts of Tassing, and you keep a keen ear. I thought you might have heard something. I don't know about getting down into the mines, but I do know a fair few stories about them, and the other Roman ruins around here. The old stories my father used to tell me when he was the burner of Tassing. what a good profession to have, considering how Act 2 ended. The one about Mars and Tassia, the nymph, was always my favorite, though. I blame that on my youth. Yep. Yes, like Tassing. Folk named the town after a pagan god, a Roman one at that. I don't mind telling you the tale, Magdalene, but I warn you, it's a bit bawdy. A bit bawdy? Got me curious. I won't be scandalizing you. Damn. Can't have your father hounding me for any curseness. Don't worry, my father is bedridden and is gonna die. But I'll tell the recent bits of what I remember. Everyone excludes me from the fun. You'll have fun in time, Magdalene. You just wait and see. Don't fucking ship me with Utz too. Smokey, I'm gonna smoke you. 420, blaze it. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. Alright, what's the story? Legend says that Mars was hunting in these woods and spied a fat boar for the taking. He just pulled back his spear when he heard a woman scream in terror. Of course, the creature ran off, and the god was angry at the loss of his quarry. So he tramped to the woods to see why a woman was in the forest and not in the local town. Because she was vibing? Can't a girl be in the woods? All by her lonesome? Would the god be hunting and tossing? Yeah. How should I know? Maybe he just wanted a brisk walk, a good old alpine air to take away from Olympus's you know, cold hair as well. Besides, why should anything the gods do make sense? Yes, Smokey, have you heard about Hades 2? It's out for early testing. Those were the old days when the spirits and ghosts prowled. I need more facts, Smokey! Every tale has a seed of truth in it, Magdalene. How else does it become a story? Now, if you're looking for facts, go find that doc- No, I will not. Thank you. Alright, keep going. Mars found a nymph, Thassia, bathing in the spring, with a fat, ugly satyr goading her from the shore. Enraged at the seeing the trapped nymph, Mars transformed into a wolf and slew the satyr. And in return, well... you know. I'm sorry. I don't... If you're lurking, I don't want to call you out. But this is a good time for following. With your username, it's a good time for following. Tessie bathed the god in a ruined bathhouse, maybe. Thank you for the follow. I get it. They bathe, and they were bathing. I did warn you, Magdalene. When Mars left the pool, he was so clean. It blossomed with flowers and crops. Yeah, sure. Yeah, they're very fertile. Oh my. You can see why I like that tale in my youth. So much of what the Romans left behind was destroyed over the years, but I like that we still have these tales. You can never really destroy stories as long as there are people to tell them. Of course, the Romans left a hell of a lot behind too. The town is more Roman than Bavarian, really. I know what the Holy Roman Empire is, game. We've been at it the whole game. Yeah, we are part of the Holy Roman Empire. Now we are, and not for a lack of trying. Casting is actually much smaller now than it was in the Romans' day. At least that's what I make of it. Yeah, my town was a lot bigger in the Romans era as well. It was even bigger than it is right now. Take a walk around town and you'll start noticing things. We used their stone to build. The old temple by Satia's shrine was grown over, but the aqueduct runs for miles. Even the abbey used to be an old Roman fort. You can see some of the Roman paved stones under the road if you look hard. We may not be Roman, but this town is. Tassing has been building upon itself for hundreds of years. What a beautiful idea! That's the way of things. Most people don't notice the old stones. Too busy in town to notice what's right in front of their eyes. Maybe I should go take a look at the mine. I'd get a better sense of what things were actually like. Nothing will stop you, I see. Well, I won't either. The Forgotten City? That's kind of familiar. But it's too much of a generic title for me to remember. Keep an eye out for wolves and satyr. I'm sure Mars will come help me. I'll let you know if I see any. Thanks for your help. Good luck, Magdalene. Be safe. Alright, twins. Apollo, what are you up to? Or should I call you Mars? What are you doing? Looking for frogs. Alright, you're the frog boy. Frogs don't come out this time of year. Because it's still too cold for the frogs to come out. No. It's getting too cold for the frogs to come out because we're in October or November. I think we're in November. Yeah. It's too cold for the frogs to come out, especially in the Alps. They go into hibernating. Yeah, they won't be out in autumn. Maybe that's why I only have one. What do you need the frogs for? Listen, sometimes you just gotta collect the frogs, you know? I have once filled a bottle with tiny little frogs. For no reason, then I let them go back into the well. Skyrim mod that came with his own game. Became its own game. Yeah, okay, that sounds familiar. I have never played it, no. I am also thinking of Enderall. But I think that's a different thing. That's still a Skyrim mod. I think. Like, I'll tell you, you're a snitch. You'll snitch. I didn't snitch when you ruined Balthus's new clock by pouring honey in the gears. Hey, how do you know that was us? I'm clever too, you know. Besides, who else would it be? Come on, tell me. Sorry, Magdalene, I can't risk this one. Try asking Artemis. The Great Frog Plague of 1543. Oh my. Artemis, did you steal my basket? I was gonna say something. Yeah. The oak leaves. Look at the size of them. That's the shape of an oak leaf, yeah, but they're not so big in real life. They're quite tiny, actually. I'm very sure. I walk past them every day. When I'm walking Shizuo. Hey, Magdalene. Hey, Artemis. Artemis has trans vibes, doesn't she? Maybe it's because she's called Artemis. Yeah, what about it? He told me to come ask you why. He wouldn't say anything. Yeah, tell me about the frog plague. And she likes frogs. He didn't tell you? Christ, finally he's learning to keep his mouth shut. Aw, come on, tell me. No way, this is our biggest trick yet. We're not risking it to tell you. You'll just have to wait and see. Artemis, tell me. Artemis. Artemis! Mm. Oh, piggy! A pig? Must break out of his pen. I wonder who it belongs to. He is No Man's Pig. The new game by... I don't know who the fuck made No Man's Sky. Hello Planet! I actually know who made No Man's Sky. Never mind. Mugwort. Might not be as powerful as it was as when he gathered it on St. John's Eve, but it should still work. Hello? Let's do the mine shaft again. If I want to depict a mural as accurately as possible, I have to go down the shaft myself. Motherfucker, I've learned about imagination. The entrance is too steep. No one's using it in some years. There must be some way to get down there. You mean through the cistern and the aqueduct? You mean that way? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? You know, I'm a DIY kind of person. I'm gonna do it DIY. I'm gonna do DIY. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I'll go get the rope. Let me go get the rope. DIY or die, or both. DIY and die. It's fine, Robertson. It's fine. Don't worry. I can't tie my shoes, but I'm sure I can tie a rope safely for me to go down a mine shaft. Listen, I can't tie my fucking shoes, but when I tie a knot, the knot stays there forever. Because I only know how to do blind knots. Yes, I fell at knots in the Scouts. But they don't go anywhere. So I think that's what we need in this situation. There it is. I hope Magdalene is better at knots than me. I look like a fucking cowboy. Yeehaw! Let me check on my dad. He should know that I'm Indiana Jonesing. Goodbye, Father Thomas. By the way, I think a frog has the tabernacle keys. Should I spoil the twins' fun? Nah, let them have it. Nothing good ever comes out of dealing with Greek gods. Look at the Odyssey. Let's go. Why am I not using the rope? Oh, I am. Hey, don't tie it to the wood. Magdalene, don't tie it to the wood. No. Oh my god, she's gonna die. Never the wood! Rock! Oh my god, she's gonna die. That's some good wood. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. She's gonna fucking die. It's gonna snap. It's gonna snap. Ah, yeah, it also fucks up your hands a lot. Damn, she was in the scouts. Let's go, baby. Different coins down here. Like a saint's well. A tablet. An iPad? Kidding. Oh. It's a love poem. Okay. You guys ready for some awful German with Ronnie? You guys ready for some bad German today? Last time we had bad Italian. Tonight we have some bad German. Geliebte Jay, meine große Liebe, keine andere ist vergleichbar mit dir. Selbst als König Salomon sprach von den allerschönsten Frauen, wagt er nicht, sich dich vorzustellen. Die Liebe dein Brust lässt schwellen, in mir einen aufstrebenden Leidenschaft, die ich nicht unterdrücken kann, obwohl du mich gewarnt hast von den Gefahren ungestümer Lust, seh ich keine Gefahr, keinen Frust, denn wir sind in einige kleine... Ooh, something about the clothes? When you're in less clothes? Kleidung gebunden, wir könnt ein solches Verlagen unrein sein? Lass uns vielmehr innig zusammen sein, wie Christus es uns ernsthaft aufgetragen hat, streng geküsste geliebt, lass uns treffen zur vereinbarten Stunde heute Nacht, an der Stelle, die wir selbst heilig gemacht. Der kommt mich grenzenlos freuen. Liebe dein H. So, my beloved Jay, my big, great love. Oh, she speaks German. She's gonna translate it. We're in Germany, Ronnie. She speaks German. Do the honors. Rising passion. I would chuck this shit down a mine shaft too. I would have chucked this shit down a mine. You know what? I can't lie. I would have shoved this shit down a mine shaft too. Go mine that craft, baby. So basically the poem was like, my beloved Jay, oh, you make me hot. I would like to see you in lesser clothes. Meet me under the stars tonight. That kind of thing. Oh, this looks like a larger version of some of Balthus's contraptions. This winch must have been attached to some sort of hauling and pulley system. Fascinating. Now that I'm down here, I should see what I can find from the Roman era and before. Oh, bones. They're far too big to be human. No horns. Looks like a mule to me. Maybe it hauled that winch. Poor creature dying down here. Oh my god. They left a mule to die? A piece of pottery. It's beautiful. Another shard. Oh, I'm being... Yet another pottery piece. Cave in. The wood here looks newer than the first part of the mine. Was this collapse recent? Was I wrong about the lesser clothes? Tasiak van mihi, det havi Pluto, mi servet hic. Sal is mi morticat. This salt is my death. This salt will be the death of me. But I don't understand the first part. Tasiak van mihi. Is Pluto the god Pluto? And Pluto is the god of the underworld? Aquam? Is it Tasia's walk with Tasia's water? Tasia's water is gonna serve me to Pluto? Oh, he's not Hades? It's not a... He's kinda Hades? Okay. I never cared for Roman mythology because I just thought it was copying Greek and changing the names. You don't know Latin, right? I didn't teach you. Oh, I can't... Ooh, I can go deeper. Yo, someone is doing the mural already. Okay, so there's the castle, the bats, the salt mines, and the plaza. What's this building? I don't recognize him. It's Mithraeum. I don't... It's the town center, I think. Some sort of temple. Oh. It's not in Tassing now. Oh no, that's the... Huh. Isn't that where the mill is, kinda? Another piece. Almost looks like an altar, but what would an altar be doing in a salt mine? It's even carved out of the salt. Did people die down here? Like when it collapsed? It wasn't just a mule that died, right? Anima My soul in Mithraio ascend my soul and damn the salt mines down. I think. Very formal. A worker must have carved it. Mithraium. Must have been important to the room. What the fuck does Mithra? I gotta know first. I gotta go Google it. It doesn't sound like Portuguese, so I don't know. So I gotta go look it up. Is it Minthara? Did they worship Minthara, Baldur's Gate? Myth. It has to do with a mineral, I think. Mithra. A Mithraic temple erected to the worshippers of Mithras. What the fuck is the name of Mithras in Portuguese? Change it to Portuguese actually, and then it will just click, I know, if it's in Portuguese. Mitreu. Yeah. Clicked. Yeah, it clicked. Okay, it's an underground temple then. Okay, I know what it is. I know what it is. Another shard. Let us penetrate the Mithraeum, the Mithraeum temple. So it's a temple to worship the god Mithraeus. And so these temples are made specifically underground because of the god. So whatever it is that we saw in that depiction, it's underground. There's an underground temple in Tassing. I thought I heard more steps than mine. Oh, there's little guys! Some kind of figurine still and the other farmers find in the field. To think that there were so many remnants of our ancestors scattered in the fields and caves like this. Can I take one? Can I take one little guy? For safekeeping? And I think whoever wrote all these scriptures probably died here without being able to go back to their temples and is like requesting for their souls to be taken there and not damned in the salt mines. Puzzle? Puzzle! Can I rotate them? I don't think I need to rotate them. I can rotate them, okay. Oh. No, I think that's right. Over here. Rotate. Ooh, I like the music. Oh, no, you're perfect. Just the way you are. 'Cause God, you're amazing. Just the way you are. Ooh, that's a bit lower. Yeah, at least. Over here. So they are descending into hell? Not hell? Hell? No, that's... You know what? It's hell. It's down below. It's not Australia, okay? Don't be that guy. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. I think I messed it up. Yeah, I think I messed it up. Oopsie. I don't know where this goes. Oh, the music stopped. Oh, that's cool. This is a good time of year to have like a little festival. It's not too warm yet. Oh wait, is this one actually here? No, in the other side, maybe. Here? Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nope. You're over here. Also, no. Kinda. I wish it clicked. I wish it clicked. Pleasantly, like when you're doing it like right, like you did it. You did it. Good job. Good job. Oh yeah, I forgot about the allergies. I haven't been out much since I don't really need to go out. So I forgot that allergies are a thing. Hmm. This is not right. Oh, it's actually here. So I was worrying for nothing. For no reason. Sir, where does your leg go? You go over here. No, you're actually perfect. It really isn't. It really isn't easy being a person with 3 allergies. Oh, there I go. This over here? Oh no, it's not a no. No, it's eh. Okay, I messed something up. Okay, who needs a knife? Is this one over here? It is. No, you're good. You're good. I wish the controls were better, actually. You're over here. He's gonna be wielding a knife or something. Yeah. Hey, Kulsi! Kulsi, I'm in Bavaria! I mean, not in real life, but in the game. Oh, this is the person falling. He got stabbed. He got stabbed by Miku. Sucks to be you. We're in a part that's very near the Alps. We're in Tassing, near Nuremberg.
Good job!
Yeah, we're near Innsbruck, not Nuremberg. Innsbruck. We're near Innsbruck. Yeah, between Nuremberg and Innsbruck. An early myth even before the Romans. Let's see. This must be Perta. And those must be the first spirits. Part of the wild hunt. Oh, right, the wild hunt. Oh god, this part looks like a human sacrifice. Maybe someone, maybe a chieftain is sacrificing a man to Perta. The bottom half of the lid continues the story. These looks like spirits. They must be coming in to feast on the sacrifice. That must be how our ancestors tried to keep Tassing safe. They offered sacrifices to Perta. You know what? All good town murals should have a little sacrifice to the gods, you know? As a treat. I'll have to think more about it before I start for certain. Alright, I better keep going before I run out of oil in my lamp. I won't be able to go any further with all the rubble. I suppose this is as far as I can go. Still, the murals on the wall showed me that Tassing was like when the Romans were here. I wonder if I can find out where the Mithraeum was, or what it is. And putting the pottery shard back together showed me one of the earliest stories of Tassing. I think I must have seen everything I can down here. And my oil is running out. Time to climb back out. I'm not it's gonna be now that I die, right? And I'm gonna have to go Minecrafting. Yep. Who's that? Hello? Is someone there? I better get out of the shop before another rock comes crashing down. Oh god, I'm gonna get shanked. We should have brought gloves. Oh god, our hands are gonna be so fucked. Who was that? Is it Utz? Even Apollo and Artemis would have helped me out here. Now that I have more information, I can make some decisions on the first section of the mural. I should get back to the rat house and get to work. Oh, the pig is still here. Oh, oh, oh! I didn't steal the pig. He was here. Yes? The Lord's gamekeeper. It's a pig. It's not a boar. That's no game to keep. That's a pig. He just ran away from the someone's farm. I chose Horeng, and I chose Hannah. Horeng, not Horeng. Why are you grazing pigs in the woods? It's not my pig. I don't know him. I don't know this pig, sir. I am not related to the pig. Yeah, I'm the printer's daughter. I'm Magdalene. It's not my pig! Do I look like a... Okay, that's not my pig. I've been walking around... And this pig has been here for hours, too! If the pig doesn't belong to you, what are you doing here? Chilling? Vibing? A girl bossing? Yeah, just like a pig. I had a craving for acorns. Does everyone has to justify being in the woods? Illegally grazing my pig. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Grazing the pigs. Whose pig is this? I don't fucking know. I don't know. The pig was in the woods when I came in here. A mysterious lost pig. Yeah. Who apparently belongs to no one. Yeah, you can keep him, I guess. I'm gonna keep him. What the fuck? I'm Omiji. What an entrance. Magdalene, pick up a rock and throw it at his head. Please. So we got rid of the monk for nothing. Not the monk, the abbot. I've never seen one before. What the fuck? Are they ninjas? I suppose I should consider myself... Oh my god, the poor pig. I should go back to... Yeah, just get... Do you want some red paint? Oh, the poor piggy. Apollo, don't bring the pigs out. By the way, I'm gonna let the twins do their shenanigans. I'm not gonna tell the priest about the twins. Has something happened? The Lord's Varden has been... The Lord's Varden? Ja, ja. Deutsch sprechen. Hallo? Wie geht's? Bis bald? Yeah, I ran into him. He shot one of the town's pigs for grazing in the forest. Said it was a warning for breaking the Lord's law. Christ. Was what that crack was? I thought a tree had fallen. The Lord's men haven't come through passing too often. I wondered what brought this one. God forbid anyone gather what he doesn't use. Habits or lords doesn't matter, even to the townsfolk. Those in power will keep what's theirs away from folk who just need it because they can. Listen, Magdalene, that water won't bother me, but you should get back home, alright? Don't come out too often into the forest for a while. Let the bastard move on to another towns. Alright, thanks, Smokey. See you, Mistress Magdalene. Bye, Smokey. No more gossip club for a while. I'm gonna go check the church because I can. Martha! Hello, Magda. I like her nose, it's so cute! You wouldn't happen to be going to the convent. Thinking to join the poor Clares? You are? Okay. That's a nice idea. You think so? I'm not sure. I was just being nice. I don't want to be a fucking nun. Be honest, what do I have to look forward to? With Dad's injury, and me an unwed 25, older than all the 5 boys in town. You can be a MILF. If they don't see me as a sister, they see me as a mom. And when Dad dies, not anytime soon, God willing, I won't be able to claim the farm. I'll lose my home with Anton gone. There's nobody to take over. There's no use in me saying that it's unfair, and that because we know why. Would this really make you happy? It would bring me closer to the Lord. Shouldn't we all want that? Why not withdrawn from the trials of the world? You know as well as I, it's not safe out here. We should go both leave town and become highway women. We steal from the rich and something, you know? But we do live in the Middle Ages still. We do live in the Middle Ages. We just found new names for our masters. Yeah, the Wabi is well protected. Sooner or later, the world comes knocking. With swords. And torches. Mostly torches. Swords aren't so easy to come by. I like to think about things like that. I don't like to think about things like that. I have enough worries to keep me sleeping as it is. But joining the Port Clares is a lifelong commitment. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't think you should join the order. Can I succeed a single persuasion check in this game? One. Just one. Just one. I just convicted this poor woman into being a nun. Because I was trying to be nice to a stranger. No, excuse you. My class is... I can't check it right now. There's no greater reward than living for Christ. Martha, how do I tell you? Paul was gay. If there is any man in the Bible that's gay, it's Paul for sure. Trust me, I have read the fucking Bible. And when I was a kid, I was like, this is some suspicious behavior from Paul. I wonder. And then I grew up, I was like, oh, he's gay. That's his suspicious behavior. Yeah. Like, he doesn't like women, like, to a kind of... misandry, misanthrope. No, that's not liking men. Misogynist. He doesn't like women to a very misogynist degree. He doesn't like women being near Jesus. Listen, I'm just talking about the disciples. Paul doesn't even like looking at women. He was like, I love Jesus. He's my boy. My good cheese. My old-time pal. And he went on to continue his best buddy's work. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then died, crucified, but like upside down. Come on. I'm crucified, crucified by my Savior. I'm sorry, I had to. Dad won't have to worry about what happens to me. I'll pray about it, but I think it's time I talk to Mother Francisca and the others. Mother. I'll get her my courage, or what a little of it I have. I just convicted this poor girl into being a nun. Take care, Martha. Enjoy being a nun, I guess. Okay, so I am running an empiricist, thinker, and snoop in Volksbücher run, you know? Are you a Snoop Dogg? I am a Snoop Dogg. $420 blaze it. Oh god. Can I stop making this joke today? No, I cannot. I don't even come near the devil's lettuce because I am too afraid of what it might do to my already not very good state of mind. But here I am making wee jokes. Actually, Martha, remind me who you are, actually. So this is where we are. We'll see. We're exactly right there. Martha, you are... Right, you were the baby. You're Carl's daughter. Hey, Gertrude. God bless me indeed. Are you doing alright? Yeah. Can you help me, sister? I actually trust you more than I trust the doctor. I already asked Agnes, but, I trust you more. You know what? Thank you. I wish it were not in such dire circumstances. I lit an extra votive candle in Saint Satya's shrines for each of you this morning. Thank you, Sister Gertrude. Dad's spirits have been up, but I know he doesn't have much time. Have faith, child. The Lord cares for Klaus just as he cared for his son.
But I'm his daughter.
Sorry. I'll see if I have any psyllium left in the convent. If you blend it with broth or warm wine, it will heat his brain and prevent infection. Thank you, Sister Gertrude. I knew I can count on you. The church is the body of Christ, Magdalene. We are all one community and want to help Klaus before his time. God will turn this for good, no matter how things look now. He sees behind time itself, but we are constricted by the present. I have been around long enough to see his fruits, even though I thought the devil had burned the fields. Keep faith, Magdalene. Your words are my heart. Oh no, Gertrude is like Piero was to Andreas. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like it. Mousefinger, please solve this situation. Thank you. You're great, Mousefinger. You and your son are doing great, actually. I know it says son of Mousefinger, but we talked to Gertrude. And she called her Mousefinger. So this is the original. I'm going to take this as a translation mistake. Mousefinger didn't die. Mousefinger is eternal. I've decided. Oh, Francisco also wants to talk to me. Do you perhaps have a moment? Of course, Mother. How can I help? I had heard that you had taken up the mural at the rat house after your father's terrible attack. I'm excited to paint the town's history. Your enthusiasm and insistence is most troubling to some people in town. Sounds like a damn problem. You wouldn't happen to be including yourself in that group, would you? Very astute, Magdalene. Thank you. Despite the autism, I have been badgered to read you people like books. I am concerned for you, as are others. I understand how you must have struggled with your mother passing while you were so young. I don't know what that has to do with me painting a wall, but sure. Without a maternal figure to guide you, it is no wonder your spirit has wandered and wavered from its nature. Oh no! I am not girl enough. What am I to do? You're not living up to your name, Francisca. My spirit's fine, thanks. Speaking of Paul and misogyny, the pursuit of such trade is not for women but men. As Paul writes, God calls to women to work at home, not in trades. While supporting your father is laudable, taking on his work is imprudent. There are plenty of young men in Tassing worthy of you, or perhaps you have a different calling. The calling of striking people in the head with the fire poker. That's my different calling. Ring, 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 ring. Poker phone. Do, 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 do. No. I'm not going to Spain to buy mother. How unfortunate. I still have high hopes for you. Is it because you're blazing it today, Francisca? Stop, Ronnie. Stop. It's fine. It's completely fine, in fact. I didn't mean to click that twice. Killian? No? Alright, is the drunk still there? The drunk is still there. Magdalene? Magdalene, go fuck yourself. Go suck a cactus. Go jump off the bridge. Thank you. Sometimes you just hate a person, you know? And sometimes the person is a doctor. Apparently. And you're like, I won't fear that.
Susa! Who's a good girl?
You're the best girl.
Yeah, you are.
Can I talk to Ursula now? Carl, go take Martha out of the convent. Oh god, I'm sorry, Carl. I turned your daughter into a nun. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave the twins be. Let me check my dad first. Oh, you're here to help with the food, Clara. Magdalene, dear. Hello, Clara. Thank you again for helping me look after the house. I can tell how much more times this gives me to work on the mural. It's no trouble. You have your hands full as it is. I know Dad really enjoys the company while I'm working too. Yes, he sleeps most of the day, but he's been good in spirits whenever I drop on him. Don't drop on my dad. You keep a clean house too. Well, aside from the workshop, but I can't blame you for that. I've left that to you to take care of. I don't want to damage any of your supplies. Thank you, Clara. Truly, you've been such a blessing to us both. Oh, you're such a dear, Magdalene. God bless you. No, God bless you, Clara. Thank you for helping me cook. I hate cooking. Fire is scary, you know? Hey, Dad. Goodbye, Dad. Anything different over here? Don't care, I didn't ask. Actually, I asked, you know. Technically, I asked, but Oh right, I forgot to find the kid. Ulrika has been hiding all this time. Oh my god, I forgot the kid all day. We should go find the kid, right? Maybe. Hi, Resident Evil. How's it going? Well, Ulrika. I think Ulrika is a girl. I completely forgot that she existed and I was playing hide and seek with her. Hey, Ulrika. Sorry, I forgot you all day. Do you enjoy my hat? Hehe, you found me. Yeah, you only took me the whole day, actually. I'm so sorry. Bet you can't find me again, Mag. Okay, I'll go find her again, just in case. I'm not gonna leave her the whole day again, alone. Did she go this way? Ulrika. Oh, she's as good as me as hiding, isn't she? Oh, Ulrika. God bless you. God bless you, my child. Got you. You found me again. Wait here. I'll find a better spot. I'm guessing I wasn't the only one. You can't hide from me, little bean. Oh, little bean. You're too good, Mag. I'll go find Mom now. I'll go find Mom too. Make sure you got back safely. God bless you.
Ah, there you are.
Had enough of hiding, Ulrika?
Yeah.
Magda found me so quick. She's a good find. Yeah, except when I forget that you exist, I am a good. Um, except when I forget you exist, I am a good finder. What can I say? No one can escape me, little one. I'll hide better next time. I'm hungry now. I'll have to get you something to eat then, little love.
Pretzel?
Oh, is that what a proper child eats? Thank you for your time, Magdalene. Always glad to play with the children, but I have to go now. I can't wait to see what you'll end up painting. You'll do us proud, I am sure of that. I hope so. Until later.
Hi, Andreas.
You know, I'm glad that despite everything, they don't hate Andreas or something. Andreas the dead one, not the child. Okay, time to draw. Okay, I'm not gonna hang. So, I don't know how much me working on the mural is gonna take, but I'm not gonna leave it on a cliffhanger. I'm gonna work on the mural right now. Hey Max, how's the mural coming along? Yeah, everything is still white? That's how it's coming? Magdalene? I'm just gonna sigh. What? Oh, right. Magdalene, sorry. Anyway, Magdalene, how's the mural going? Doesn't look like much yet. I only just finished priming the wall. Now I need to decide what to depict. It's hard to piece together the history of tasking when it happened so long ago. Since the Abbey Library burned, I can only rely on stories from people around Tassing. Even what I could find about the Romans and pagans was obscure. I had to go into the old salt mine to find anything. At least now I know what to paint for the first part of the mural. So, what is it? You know what? It would be a very German thing to do. To have like a very dark painting right at the beginning of the mural. Right? Because the churches in like Central Europe are all spooky. For the most part. But these are Christian, Catholic people. So like, maybe the churches are like in Portugal. Ronnie, you're saying that the churches in Central Europe are spooky when you literally live in a country where there's chapels full of bones as decoration. What are you on about? You know, I'm gonna use what the farmers found. Because then it involves everyone in town. I'm sure Father Thomas will approve, but I don't know. Just sounds kind of boring. So what made you choose this story anyway? Yeah, it's the closest thing to our farmers. It's the most real. Other stories might feel like they don't really have anything to do with us. Thanks for explaining it. You're welcome. Well, now I figured this portion of the mural out, I'd better start thinking about the next section. I'll leave you to it. Magdalene. Good night, Utz. Good night, Magdalene. Now that I've decided how to depict Taksin's earliest history, I should decide how to paint Kirsau's history. Mother Illuminata later mentioned that if Mathieu Valsigny used to be a brother in Kirsau. She said he knew a great deal about the abbess history. I should write to him and ask him what he remembers. And I have Hester's letter to answer too. I should write them both before bed. Before I write, I should read what that old book Brigitte gave me. Maybe I'll learn something pertinent to for the murals. And we will do all that and more on the next episode. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I really love this game. I'm gonna miss it so much when we're done. I really enjoy this game. I hope there's still a few more hours. I'm sorry if anyone is bored of watching Pentiment. I know, like, technically the viewership has been very, very down. But I'm loving it, so... I don't care. I just wish that Twitch would stop showing me numbers when I constantly choose to have the numbers option off. So stop that, Twitch, thank you. I'm not here for numbers. I'm not even good at maths. Please leave me alone. I'm here for Magda and for Andreas. And for the chickens. I'm here for the chickens. Quack, quack, quack. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope everyone has a very good weekend. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday, hopefully, for some more Pentiment. I forgot the name for a little second. Until then, take care.